You know I tend to what? I cannot believe it. Polisi kitu kidogo, mtu ya simu kitu kidogo, hizi tikajo watu kitu kidogo, shifo kitu kikubwa, Mokola anataka kitu yote. What am I supposed to do? Kitu gani hii?
So today I'm joined with Madaraka Coleman, and we want to discuss the challenges that the youth are facing when they are seeking employment. Madaraka, you're welcome. Now, as a youth, I believe you've gone through some challenges in regard to seeking employment. Up to today where you are, what was your experience like?
Employment, the issue of internship also is also proving to be a big challenge in our country. Yeah.
You put it clearly that people take someone to school with expectations.
With big expectations.
Yes.
Because you can imagine, just a few years ago, we used to have harambes in our villages, in our locations.
They still go on even today.
Even today, they still go on. People, it's like an investment people are making. Some parents even sell part of their land, part of the property that they might be having, just to take their boys and the girls to colleges, universities, and all that. That is like employment. The issue of internship also is also proving to be a big challenge in our country. Yeah.
You put it clearly that people take someone to school with expectations.
With big expectations.
Yes.
Because you can imagine, just a few years ago, we used to have harambes in our villages, in our locations.
They still go on even today.
Even today, they still go on. People, it's like an investment people are making. Some parents even sell part of their land, part of the property that they might be having, just to take their boys and the girls to school, in colleges, universities, and all that. That is like an investment. They know after this child has completed his education, he's going to come back, and we are going to recover that through his employment. But that is not happening. Yes.
So when a family expects, for example, you, Madaraka, let me say they've spent 700,000, that's after having, let me say an acre piece of land, then you are through with your bachelor's degree. Then within a short time, do they expect something from you?
They expect, because you can imagine, I'm the firstborn of a family. They expect that I'm going to take care of my siblings who are after me. So my parents invest, they sell the land knowing that Madaraka after college is going to get employment. Not just employment, but good employment. That's why you've had people committing suicide, people engaging in drugs, alcohol, and all that because of the frustrations they're having after having gone through all that, the 4 years, the 6 years in education, having pumped in a lot of money, but yet they still cannot get what they thought they are going to get.
You're saying lack of employment is seeing people, or the young people, finding themselves into drugs and substance, finding themselves committing suicides because of lack of employment, and of course doing other funny things.
It's very sad because they are frustrated. You can imagine, you are the firstborn. People expect you now to go and take care of your siblings. But here you are, you've tarmacked for like 4 years without anything. So you are frustrated. That's why you see young people,
No, it's like, I don't see children from tycoon families joining Al-Shabaab or being termed as Al-Shabaab.
Of course they cannot, because their parents can be able to either connect them to jobs and all that, so they don't have bigger problems. But here is a young man from a very poor family. He's gone to school. The father has sold property that probably it was only the source of income.
So the entire hope is in that
child.
person.
Then after 4 years, 5 years, still this boy or girl has not gotten employment. They opt for easy cash.
And conflicts can arise in families.
A lot of conflict. You've seen family having parents separating because of that. Some
Brothers maybe rising against
rising against the elder brother, because now they think that he is not willing to help them.
The one who has gone to school has taken the whole share.
Has taken the whole share
of the family.
The family loved him so much, but the father was just doing something, knowing that my child is going to get employment and is going to come back and assist, but the employment is nowhere.
Now, what brings about this menace? Why don't we have people getting employment?
Kenya, we have various or several reasons. For example, our biggest enemy is corruption. Corruption, nepotism, these are things that have made us not to be able to have employment in Kenya. For example, corruption. People are looting a lot of money. Money that will be used to develop or to start up industries that will help our young boys and girls to get employment. Money that will be used to employ people in the county governments, national governments, ministries and all that. But people are looting this money. So our young people...
But devolution is there to sort the mess. Possibly that's, I think, people are not employed.
I really thank Kenyans for having passed the constitution that we have that brought about the issue of devolution and all that. It has really helped. It has brought development to the common mwananchi. But the people who have so far benefited from this, more especially in counties, these are relatives to the people or senior people in the county government. Relatives, they are friends, some are girlfriends, some are boyfriends. Then we also have cartels. These cartels who sponsor these politicians, like the governor, the MCAs, to the seats that they hold. So they come back to be paid, and they are promised jobs. So jobs are given to those people, not the rightful people who ought to get them. Yeah.
But they say that's networking.
Networking, but negative networking. Does it mean that I have to be part of the cartel? Does it mean that I have to be a friend of somebody to get a job? Does it mean that I have to be a girlfriend or a boyfriend to somebody for me to get an employment? It's so sad. Because
sexual favors is what you're mentioning here.
Yeah, I never wanted to use that, but sexual favor to the extreme, people have to give in to sex and for them to get employment.
And do they really get employment after engaging in such like acts?
Young people, because of lack of employment, they are carried away. Sometimes we have middlemen who actually don't have the power to employ. So they exploit our young people.
These are middlemen.
They exploit them in the name of they are going to give them employment, but in the long run, they are not giving them employment. Some of also the senior people, they just use you. And
they invite you for a drink even late night?
Invite you for a drink. Yeah, like I have a friend. Some time back she was called. She took a letter to a certain office.
An application?
She was called at night. It was around, not night, around 7.
7 p.m.?
Yeah, 7 p.m. Come for dinner. Then she said, no, I cannot come. If it's a matter of employment, I'll come to your office. So
this is happening?
So these are real things. This is a situation that is happening.
That middlemen are also...
Middlemen are also coming.
And conmen can also dial, our numbers can dial contact to see to it that
of course.
They seduce you for employment.
Of course. That's why you've seen the online advertisements for jobs. People pretending that probably they are UNICEF, probably they are certain organizations. Yeah, but in the real sense, they are just conmen. All this is brought about lack of employment. Because now they
and the conmen are also learning from government.
Also,
is that what you're saying?
Of course. You also have to learn from somewhere. So it's something that has been going on for some time. So young people are so frustrated with life that they are opting for quick ways of making money. Yeah.
They look for soft landing.
Soft landing. Yeah. That's why terrorism.
And I know that young people, when they are in universities, they're in colleges, their thinking is after that university or that college, after that training, we learn for a job.
Let me use my personal experience.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I had high hopes that after high school, I perform well, I join a good university. Then after university, immediately I get employment.
Employment,
But
That happened?
That never happened.